Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Light back with another YouTube video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing, let's do the Batman review here on the channel. So firstly, before I get into this, I want to just quickly apologize real quick. I completely forgot to put up the Peacemaker and the Book of Boba Fett reviews. So I will be doing that very shortly. It's recorded already, it just got uploaded. So sorry about that, but yeah, folks, yeah, I just finished watching the Batman. I finished watching it in theaters. I'm relatively after the release date, about a weekish after the release date. So yeah. Anyways, I'm trying to upload this as soon as possible, but I might get delayed a little bit because I have other stuff recorded. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue here. So yeah, the Batman. One of my most anticipated movies of 2022 by far. Now let's just talk a bit about what I liked, some things I liked, but some things I didn't like. So firstly, I want to give my overall reaction. My overall reaction is I thought it was a pretty good movie. They definitely showed a different side of the characters, or sorry, actually characters, because it's not even just they showed a different side of Batman. It's just a different side of all characters, which I thought was really cool. And I really enjoyed uh, the showcase of this brand new Batman. I thought it was pretty good. I think Matt Reeves understands the character pretty well too. That's another thing. So yeah. Okay, so let's go with some things I disliked right off the bat. So first of all, there's not really too many things I disliked. First of all, what I kind of disliked is it was a bit long. It was like 3 hours, which is a long time for specifically an origin story. That's a bit long. But I mean, originally when this was happening, originally when this was happening, I was like, that could be alright. That's fine. That's not a big problem. That's not a big problem or anything. Yeah, that's not a big problem or anything. I mean, if you look at some of the Nolan trilogy movies, they're long, but I mean, they're not bad or anything. So I was like, going into this, I was like, all right, I'm fine with the screen time. So as I'm watching it, I'm sitting there for like 3 hours. But one thing is just, again, it's a bit long. It's pretty long. I mean, it doesn't overly like negatively affect it, but it's just very long. And personally, myself saying, I thought I thought it was alright, well deserved, but I mean, just some scenes just took a little bit too long and stuff. I know there's some deleted scenes, so I'm gonna look through that and stuff, but I mean, I think there's like a few different scenes where it felt a bit longish, so that was one thing. But I mean, yeah. Now, I know a lot of you might be expecting me, oh, yo, you might dislike the fact that it's very depressing, as well as it's more detective based. I honestly like those things because that is what makes Batman Batman. When have you opened a Batman comic and been like, huh, that's funny, huh, that's alright? You really, when you're reading these comics, you're like, what the hell is going on and stuff like that. So that's one thing. Uh, with that being said, that's one thing. It's very comic accurate in that aspect. So to me, that's all right. I mean, Batman's not supposed to be some lighthearted character or something. Especially this is like year 2, so it's not like it's even gonna be lined up by, say, a Robin or whatever. That's the point of one of the Robins being in it, is it upbeats the story, which I'm hoping there's probably a Robin in the sequel. Uh, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. But anyways, that's kind of what I disliked in a sense. So it's not too much. Then next thing you know, uh, what I liked about the movie. So firstly, what I liked, I thought the acting was pretty good. It was pretty good. And I also liked how it was more detective based, and this was more of like a mystery movie. I would reckon, in my personal opinion, that this is a very mystery based movie as compared to, say, an action and adventure movie. I would say it's a lot more like a mystery based. Uh, Actually, I thought the action was done pretty well. I mean, there is a complaint to be made. Wasn't enough action, but again, what I just said, it was a mystery based film, so it wasn't like, oh yeah, it's meant to be a lot of action based and whatever. So Yeah, that's what I'm saying with that, anyways. So yeah, continuing on with that. Continuing on with that. Again, it's very mystery based, which is pretty good, and it's very staying true to Batman. I thought that was pretty good. Music choice was pretty spot on. I thought Matt Reeves did a pretty good music choice with everything. I thought the action sequences well done. Oh, I forgot to say this in the negative, but one thing I kind of disliked is their usage of characters. Now I know for example they're trying to set up a show with Penguin, but I just felt as if it kind of was like I don't know what to say about that. Like it just felt kind of strange. Like they just wanted to make money off of him. That's essentially what they're trying to do. So, I mean, he did play a good part in the story, but just I didn't really like how they're trying to set him up too much. Let it happen naturally. That's all I gotta say. Uh, yeah. So that was one thing I kind of disliked. But I mean, I liked a lot of the aspects of the different characters. Sorry, I started there by accident. The different characters and everything. I thought it was a good usage and everything, as well as some of the action scenes, the detectiveness, the awesomeness. This is really staying true to the character. I also liked how these small attentions to details, because again, this is year two Batman, and it's very underexperienced Batman. Especially when we're seeing the fact. Another fact as well is what when we're seeing this, you could see especially a lot in the movie when he's fighting them. He's getting completely whacked out and stuff. You can even see when they're like shooting at him and stuff. He's getting shot clearly right. You know it hurts and stuff like that, and that's on purpose just because again it's a much inexperienced Batman. So again, like it's just like, uh, that's more comic accurate, which I thought was really cool. Uh, Another thing I forgot to say is mention is Alfred. Alfred was used pretty decently. I just wish we could see more and form a bit more of a detachment to him. Because I honestly, I'm probably not alone with this. I feel like I had more attachment to like Catwoman and Commissioner Gordon compared to Alfred. Like I mean, Alfred was in the movie, but I just felt as if again it wasn't he wasn't in it too much, and I guess that's because Andy Serkis was like doing other things at the same time. That's my guess why he wasn't in it so much. But I mean, yeah. Uh, but when he got blown up and stuff, that was another thing. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to say spoiler warning. So yeah. Now the usage of Riddler was pretty clever. Honestly, I think from the storytelling perspective, I thought it was told pretty well. I thought the usage of Riddler was pretty good, to say the least. I mean, Riddler's not going to be that one of those villains where Batman is going to straight up try and fight the Riddler like some big showdown at the end of the movie. That's not going to happen. Riddler's really just meant to go in the mind of Batman, test Batman. That's essentially what just happened. So I mean, I honestly didn't was pretty amazed with what happened at the end. Like I know a lot of people there's a lot of people that were let down. I know for a fact there was a lot of people that were let down at the fact that Riddler at the end of the movie Riddler wasn't like showdowning with Batman, I guess you could say, or there wasn't some big showdown. It's more so Batman just being Batman, beating up some crooks and stuff, and then saving a bunch of people. So that was pretty interesting. But I think they purposely did this is because I think what Matt Reeves is trying to do is he's trying to create parts. And my guess is this isn't going to be the last time we're going to see the Riddler. I fully will expect he'll eventually return again. I can't even lie. If they're making a trilogy, I expect him to return, maybe even the second one. But just in a minor role or something. We even saw as well. We got a big tease. Again, strong spoiler warning. We end up getting a tease at the Joker. So yeah, that was pretty crazy as well. We end up getting a tease at the Joker, which is really cool. I'm gonna do my own separate video talking about that. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be doing my own separate video on that, and most partially the sorry if my mic just. So yeah, yeah, I'll be doing my own videos on that. Anyways, so yeah. Anyways, in terms of my final kind of review, or sorry, score, I'm gonna give it a good 9 out of 10. I thought it was pretty good. Anyways, that's pretty much it though. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.